Welcome to a random tutorial. This will be the first lesson on basic Java. I'm not going to explain much about these tutorials because I know that would be very, very boring, and that is my goal, to not make this boring, make this fun, exciting. So let's go right into it. You just want to go to java.com. If you have Java and you know it's the correct version, you don't have to do this part, but if you don't, you want to know, do I have Java? Verify Java version. If you're using Internet Explorer, you might have to accept a little bar that comes up here saying that your browser can use Java. I have the recommended Java version. If you do not, it will tell you. It'll tell you that you don't download it, run the installer that'll pop up down here, and then you'll be all set from there. So now let's go to the second website, which is downloading the JDK. Let's just do it this way first. Go to oracle.com, right there. If my internet would be a little bit faster. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm busy being Bad Luck Brian on the first recording episode. So I'll just go back to oracle.com, not Goracle, oracle.com. And this time it works. You can go to downloads, just navigate through all this. And Java EE, you don't want that. Java EE is Enterprise Edition. You want Java SE, which is Standard Edition. Now you come to the Java JDK. And you gotta accept this licensing agreement. You probably just signed your life away, but who cares about that stuff? Here it's got all the different bit types. If you're running Windows, to find yours, find what bit your computer is, go to Computer, right-click it, Properties, and it will tell you right here, mine is 64-bit. So I'll click that. It will download. It's going to take a while, so I do not need this because I already have it installed. If you do not have it installed, download it, run the installer, pretty self-explanatory. Don't change the place that it installs to unless you know exactly what you're doing. Since you're watching a tutorial, I would guess you probably don't know exactly what you're doing. So once that's installed, navigate to the place where you installed it. Mine was installed to my C drive. Program file is 86. And Java, wherever J is, I don't know my alphabet. And got all your Java, wait, never mind, what? Let me check program files then. Okay, never mind, program files. Pfft, stupid mistake. Here's my JDK 1.7. And it comes up with all this stuff. Now this part is really important, so follow along. JDK, bin. And here it comes up with all this other stuff. None of this is important, but this is where the compiler is found, the Java compiler, which is what will run your programs. Just to check that you don't have it installed, type cmd if you're running Windows, or just run cmd, works the same way, and type Java C, which is the Java compiler. Whoops. Okay, don't worry about what I just did. I had done this stuff before to see if it works. Java C. And now it says Java C is not recognized as an internal or external command. This pretty much means that there's no Java compiler installed on your machine. To do that, we must take this. You can click up here, copy. Now, when you're running Windows, go to Computer, right-click, Properties again. Brings you back up to the same with your bit operating system. Go to Advanced System Settings. Brings up the Advanced Environment Variables. Just follow along as I'm doing this. This is really important. Create a new variable. The variable name has to be path. and then paste the path, the real path that you copied. Click OK, then OK, then OK, and you can just close out of that again. And go back to CMD, command prompt, and type Java C now. And as you probably noticed as my little screw up before, the compiler is now installed and we can now run Java programs. Okay, but we're not just going to run Java programs on like just the desktop. How are we going to edit all the code and run it like that? Well, we have to use the IDE, or the Integrated Development Environment, and we will be using Eclipse for that. You have the Eclipse IDE for Java EE developers, and as we learned earlier, EE is Enterprise Edition. We do not want that. We want Eclipse Classic 4.2. Here it brings up all your Eclipse things, download links. Again, go to Computer, right-click, find your bit. I have 64, so I will just either click the big arrow pointing to the little box, I call it, or right here, click that, and it will download this zip file, which my internet's very slow now because my sister's busy streaming stuff from Netflix. So I'll just open when done, using Google Chrome, this little trick, and the video will just skip till when it's done downloading. Or I'll make the video skip, if I can figure it out. Ah, here we go. Okay, so now we just have a few seconds left. After about a minute and a half. And it will open up this zip file. Now you might need 7-zip or some other zip archive opening program. Windows may have its own, I don't know because I installed 7-zip as I got it because I like it. If you're using 7-zip, this is what it'll look like. You have this folder called Eclipse. Inside is all the Eclipse files. And what we will do with those is I will just extract this to my desktop if I don't have another folder named it. Nope, I don't. Again, copying, extracting all the stuff that's in it. Being kind of slow. Yep, that's what I thought. I'll just rename the old one. I have 2 screens over here. So, I'm just doing this again. I've got 2 screens, so my mouse will go in between. It's really cool. I like it. Copying, 200 megabytes. Cool, I don't care. I got plenty of space. This is what you get for only having a 5600 RPM hard drive. Here's your Eclipse folder. I'll just put it up right here in the corner. And when you open it, you get all the Eclipse files. I will just take the Eclipse application, create shortcut, and then drag it right on out to the desktop. Come on. I'll just rename this Eclipse. Here's a shortcut. Put it right there on the desktop underneath. And here we have Eclipse installed with the Java compiler. Java compiler now. So Java C, make sure it's there. It's still there. We also got Eclipse. So next tutorial, we will be ready to start actually programming and get into the code. Thank you for watching this. If you would like to download a written portion of this, I typed up a .txt file for it, put it into a zip, and you can download it off my website. The link will be in the description. So thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe.